Imagine this. It's November 25th, 2025, and XRP is trading at $2.19 right now. If you've got 2,500 XRP in your wallet, that's a solid $5,475 locked in today. But hold on. What if I told you, straight from the hottest threads exploding across X this very afternoon, that same stack could explode to $25,000, $50,000, or dare I say it, north of $125,000 by the stroke of midnight on December 31st, 2025? That's not wild speculation. It's cold, hard math fueled by the surge we're witnessing live, 6.7% uptick today alone, coiling for a breakout that has experts like at 24 hours, Crypto One declaring $2.50 this week, followed by a fresh all-time high. The XRP community's on fire, with polls and predictions pouring in faster than institutional inflows. If you're part of this army, buckle up. This breakdown is your exclusive roadmap to why the momentum's unbreakable, and I'll unpack every layer so you walk away armed, excited, and ready to ride. But first, teaser. Wait till you see what at Ali G the first just dropped on ETF demand. It's the supply shock that's about to rewrite your portfolio. Hey everyone, I'm Jeff, your no BS crypto navigator through these wild markets. And before we charge ahead, let's get this crystal clear. None of what I'm sharing here is financial advice. This is purely for educational purposes, sparking discussion and helping you think critically. Always DIOR. Do your own research, consult pros if needed, and never invest more than you can afford to lose. Crypto's volatile. Past performance isn't future guarantee. Got it? Good. Now, let's dive into the surge that's got everyone buzzing today. Starting at the surface. Why is XRP ripping higher on November 25th, 2025 specifically? It's not random. It's the perfect storm of catalysts converging. Fresh off CoinDesk's hourly updates, XRP's punched through key resistance at $2.10, with trading volume spiking 40% in the last 24 hours. That's $2.19 now, but analysts are laser-focused on $2.30 as the next domino. Break that, and it's game on for $2.50, as a 24-hour Crypto One hammered home in a post that's already racked up 594 likes and 19,000 views. XRP is coiling up to smash through $2.30 right now. If we can achieve this, $2.50 is in play this week, followed by a new all-time high for XRP in 2025. Lock in. That's the kind of real-time alpha that's lighting up timelines, community polls echoing the same, with over 60% betting on $3 plus by year-end. Your 2,500 XRP at $2.50, that's $6,250 already. But we're scratching the surface. Stick with me because the technicals coming up will show why this isn't a flash. It's the launch pad. Layer 1. Pure technical analysis. Broken down simple like a blueprint for a rocket ship. XRP's chart right now? Textbook bullish. We've formed higher lows since that October shakeout at $1.80. Think of it as a staircase climbing out of a basement, each step stronger. RSI's hovering at 65, not overbought yet, but MACD's crossing bullish with histogram bars fattening fast. Volume? Up 40% as I said, confirming buyers are stepping in heavy. Per investing.com's historical data, today's close at $2.19 mirrors pre-breakout patterns from 2017, where a similar coil led to 300% runs. What if we tag $3.10 next week? That's $7,750 for your stack. Modest, but the floor for what's brewing. And here's the mini hook. But what about the on-chain whispers? The data at skipper_XRP, just charted with 1,500 views, is about to blow the lid off supply dynamics. Transitioning seamlessly. Layer 2. On-chain metrics, the invisible engine driving this beast. Blockchain explorers like Santiment are lighting up. Whale wallets, 1 million plus XRP, have vacuumed up 500 million tokens this month alone, shrinking circulating supply by 2%. That's not retail noise, that's institutions positioning. Ripple's ODL volumes up 25% week over week, per their latest transparency report, with corridors in Asia-Pacific handling $10 billion in settlements. Analogy time. Imagine XRP as the bloodstream of global finance. Faster than Visa at 1,500 transactions per second, cheaper than wire transfers at under a penny per hop. Every mega trade settled, demand ticks up, price follows. Ali the First nailed it in a post with 1,600 views and climbing. The price of XRP mathematically cannot stay at current levels. There simply isn't enough supply to satisfy the demand unless the price of XRP rises drastically. We are talking anywhere from 10 to 60 plus just from the ETF demand. Add Clarity Act tailwinds, Ripple's banking license buzz, tokenization as the new DeFi king, and XRP as liquidity glue. Your $2,500 at $10, $25,000. At $60, $150,000. FOMO real? Absolutely. This is infrastructure, not speculation. But let's pump the brakes for a second and address the elephant: psychology. Layer 3. The mental game that's flipping from fear to greed. At AKABULL_wait, pulling from today's threads, echoes what at IVOURLEGEND_INC laid out in a detailed roadmap post with 25 views but packing punch. ETF inflows are rising, plus supply is shrinking. 0 to 6 months, $3.50 to $7, 2 to 5 years, $25 to $75 plus. That's 3,000 likes across similar sentiments. Why? Every retest of $2 triggers $500 million in realized losses from weak hands dumping, psych wall crumbling today. Community reactions? Electric. REC's prediction of $10 to $20 by end 2025, scaling to $1,000 in waves, snagged 351 likes and 12,000 views. XRP still has a month to skyrocket and reach $10 to $20 by the end of 2025. We could see prices for XRP like $100 per XRP, $500 per XRP, $1,000 per XRP. Debate fodder right there. Comment below. $100 or bust? Meanwhile, at Haley Tickner doubled down, XRP still has a month to skyrocket. 2026 will be an amazing year. $100 per XRP. Virality at work. Shares spiking 20% on these. Rhetorical curveball. Ever asked why XRP plays catch-up to BTC's moonshots? It's the trapped supply purge, like draining a swamp before building a city. Korean exchanges are hoarding, per Cointelegraph patterns holding from August targeting $5. Fed's dovish pivot, sentiment liftoff, RLUSD integration by Q4, game changer, turning XRP from token to treasury asset. At Bernard_Mikhail's fresh take, posted midday with a chart. The XRP price prediction suggests that the coin's price will rise to $4.46 by the end of 2025. The growing adoption rate could push XRP to $11.16. At $4.46, your stack, $11,150, $11.16, $27,900. And that's conservative. Pair it with good VC 07's institutional angle. Institutional adoption plus shrinking float could push XRP into the $4 to $5 range. Fidelity plus BlackRock plus Bitwise. With Bitwise's live ETF already, inflows could hit $1 billion daily. Boom. $5 for 2,500 XRP, $12,500. Feel the velocity building? Expanding the ETF saga, because this is the nitro in the tank. Today's Coin Edition Spotlight. XRP ETFs stabilizing post-approval, with $2.39 to $2.41 as rebound keys. Breach? $5 to $8 unlocks per trader desks. It's 2021 BTC Redux, but for cross-border royalty. Ripple's whispers on banking nods, roaring now. How's Rip Bullwinkle's Outlook post? 4,500 views. XRP price prediction, next year's outlook, momentum is building fast. Regulatory momentum around XRP is heating up fast. If BlackRock piles in, mirroring ETH's $50 billion haul, XRP market cap from $132 billion to $500 billion, $20 per token easy, your $2,500, $50,000. At XRP, the one nugget crunched it. $50 billion of institutional ETF capital could push XRP's price toward the $100 to $167 range. Aggressive, plausible on historical ETF shocks. Community? At 0x Defiler's surge alert. XRP surges 25% weekly. Potential move to $3.30 to $3.50 in coming weeks. That's $8,250 to $8,750 for your stack. Short-term win. Global Adoption Deep Dive. Layer 4, where XRP shines brightest. Remittances? $700 billion annual in APAC alone, World Bank stats, routing via RippleNet. Each new corridor, liquidity thirst. At TS Wave or Unner tempered the hype, XRP may touch $25 by 2030. The rest of you are sniffing rocket fumes. Grounded take with 486 views, sparks realism. But at Skipper_XRP countered bullish. The math is undeniable. ETF demand alone, $10, $60, or even higher. Clarity Act, banking license, tokenization, 1,594 views, 35 likes. Analogy, XRP's the 95 internet, adoption clunky now, exponential post-mass, your 2,500 early net stake, Sharian Camden 5's caution. XRP being below $5 is likely scenario, less than 50 million in ETF inflows daily won't move price short-term. Fair pain point, debate it, inflows ramping or flat. Mini cliffhanger alert, bears growling, CoinDesk flagged lower highs since July. Crash risk if $2.65 support folds, but today's 6.7% bears tucked tail. At Dreamchaser JTK's chart, $XRP to $2.59, then to $1.303. Volatility call, 397 views. Short-term dip, buy zone. At XRP, Dean's realism, big fat no. Only 34 days left. About 2.40 is all we may get. By spring next year, we may get through the ATH. 708 views. Long game wisdom. Key? Absorption phase. Losses clearing, then parabolic. At IVOURLEGEND_INC again, don't let dips scare you out of a future that's being built in real time. Your floor at $5,475 holds. Upside multiples await. Scenario gaming extended. Base. ETF steady. Regs nod. $5 Q4. 12,500 stack. Bull. RLUSD live. License yes. $10 to $15. $25,000 to $37,500. Moon. Convergence full. $25 to $50. $62,500 to $125,000. Backed by at Bernard McHale's $4.46 to $11.16 ARC. Polls? 50% plus at $3.50 to $5, insiders higher. At Haley Tickner's $100 plus vision? Bold fuel. Value unpacked XRP edges, speed 1,500 TPS versus BTC's 7, cost pennies, scale trillions ready. CBDC bridges, DeFi links, plumbing gold. Good V's Evil 07, 4-5 range if inflows persist. Trust builder, thriller pace, hooks every beat. At 24-hour crypto one's ATH call, decoupling from memes, utility pure. U today analysis. Hourly fall from $2.187, but daily hold. Rebound City, Myth Bust Marathon, Doubt Central, XRP Dead Post SEC, Myth 1, Overhang Lingers, Fact, Clarity Emerging, ETFs Green, Tailwinds, Myth 2, Utility Myth, Counter, SBI, Santander, Billions moved, at 0x Defy Alert, Strong Indicators, Upward Trend, Bag Blues, Surge clears $500 million losses, cost 0.50 basis, $5,475 profit, $12,500, Life Shift. Myth 3, Hype, No Delivery, Reveal Build. Today's consensus, at BREC's $10 to $20, 12,000 views. Shift, Bullish Tip, Excitement Crest, $2.19 to $5 base, $25 stretch, Destiny Calls. Myth 4, Vol Kills. Dips at Dreamchaser JTK style, opportunities. At XRP Dean's $1.60 re-entry, accumulate, solved, data whales, hold firm, climax drop, all in, ETFs, utility, buzz, 2025 XRP, $15 average December 31st, $37,500 for 2,500, base 5 to 8, CoinDesk scaled, bull 25, 62.5K, supply crunch plus demand equals rocket, exclusive, yours. Recap triumphs, 2.19 surge, ETF buzz, whales, at Alec the First to at Haley Tickner fire, all up. XRP thrives bridging. 2,500 from $5,475 to 37.5K plus, 6 to 7 times imminent. High note, Army, we're forging future, trillions flow, wealth fair. Moon bound, mind blown, smash like algo boost. Comment, 2025 target, stack worth Sub for alpha, share community-wide. XRP Moon, United, Jeff out, Vigilant, Stacked.